Malebu Mabi. I'm a pensioner from Joburg Child Welfare. I was working in the nursery department for the past 26 years, so as to give an idea of what is happening at Othandweni. So we have 90 children given up for adoption, children abandoned, children neglected, children abused. All kinds of vulnerable children are being helped so that they can grow well, give them a chance to live a better life, removed from streets and trying to alleviate what their traumas were and give them something to take home after Othandweni. We have 30 babies in the nursery. We have 60 children in the cottages. We have 5 cottages. Each cottage has 12 children. Their ages are, in the nursery we have 0 to 4. In the cottages it's 5 to 18, and a little bit above 18. That is all the kinds of children that we have in Othandweni. These children, when they come here, they come through social workers, where they are courts that the social workers have to attend in order to help the children. We have children that need medical attention. We have children that need education attention. We have children that have social problems that we need to attend to. We have, in every household, there are problems of teenagers, so we do have those problems. But we have social workers who counsel, who do everything that they can to help those children to go through life as it is.
Okay.
And another thing, since there was the pandemic, we have an economical problem where there are most things we cannot get as we could get abundantly before. So we are struggling to get everything that we need to get. We need food. In every shop that you go in, everything is expensive. So we need donations to add on what we have so we can go through with our lives. I've known Corinne Nyapile for some time, for some years. She was not in the EFF Solidarity then. She and her mother were donating clothes, everything that we need, sometimes nappies, sometimes food, anything that they got from home, they could donate. So as she is here now, as an EFF member, I'm happy to have her back, because that's where I know that something beautiful can come out of this relationship. Our relationship has been good. She has been somebody who is consistently helping. As we have need for everything, as I said, we need nappies, we need food, we need everything that a child can need. We need shoes for school, we need clothes for school, we need everything that a child at home can need. So I think this is going to help all the children that are here to continue with their life as if nothing happened. It's a home. That is why I'm always saying children at home. I'm talking as a parent in a home. Yes, I am the secondary parent, but I mean everything that every child has a right to has to happen here. So I'm very thankful to EFF for doing such. to EFF to make us attain a little bit of what we want. Thank you for everything.
I am Emily Tefu, the Assistant Director for Joburg Child Welfare, and I work closely with Othandweni Child and Youth Care Center. Othandweni is a place of love. This is where we admit children who have been abandoned, who are orphaned, who have been abused, either sexually or emotionally. And this is the place where we give them love. We work with children from 0 up to the age of 18. And we have got children in the nursery. Those are children from 0 up to the age of 4. And then from there, the child will move to a cottage, starting from cottage 1 up to the last cottage. So the services that we provide for the children are the psychosocial services, as well as the medical services that the children need. We have social workers that provide those services to the children, and we also have the child and youth care workers that are also involved in the programs that are offered in the Child and Youth Care Center in Othandweni. So what normally happens is children that are placed here, they are placed through the Children's Act number 38 of 2005. So each child, when he comes or she comes, we need the full medical report of that child. And within a certain period of time, which is 48 hours, we need to open the children's court. So all the social workers that brings the child here, they need to get us a court order. So all the children that are placed in the center, they have court orders that comes from the children's court. Depending upon the need of that child, then the social worker will take it from there together with the child and youth care worker. Sometimes we get children who are not attending school, so it is the responsibility of both the social worker and the child and youth care worker to make sure that the child gets attention and is admitted at school. So all the children that are here should be attending school. No child should be roaming around during the day without attending to school. That's one of the emphasis that we put, that all children receive their educational needs are met. So the emphasis that we put here is that we do not want children, especially children from the nursery, they need not be here for longer. So we are saying, much as this, I've said, it's a place of love, but a child should not grow up in a CYCC. The family or the family environment remains the best place for a child to grow up. So one of our pleas is that could we get foster parents and adoptive parents to ensure that the children are provided with a family setting where they will get loved. We do love them here, but remember, the child does not get that special attention unlike when the child will be in a family environment. So this is one of the, the needs that as a CYCC, we are saying, come forward, let's have adoptive and foster parents. And we would, take you through the process so that you understand what it entails to be a foster parent as well as an adoptive parent. We do have trainings for people who are interested. So the challenges that we have at the center, the first one that really is, it's a need. It's when a child turns 18, because at that point, the child needs to exit the center. Where does the child go? Sometimes you'll find that a child does not have anyone it has been an abandoned child. So that's anyone. That's the challenge that we are having, to say, where do we release this child to? And unfortunately, like I have said, according to the Children's Act, once the child is over the age of 18 or 21 and the child is no longer at school, we need to make sure that the child goes out of the center. So that's one of the challenges. What we do as Othandweni, we give them support, but it's limited to only 3 months. Which means that when the child exits the center, for 3 months, we will help this child with a room, pay the rent, help with groceries, and also try to find employment for this child. Sometimes it's not possible for us to find employment for the child to be able to be on his or her own. So that's one of the challenges that really it's facing us. We do have international donors that we are working with, that they do give us support, but we will also appeal, to our local South Africans to be also part of this, to help us to ensure that when children exit the center, they have got somewhere to go. So, yeah, to the EFF, I'm so humbled today. The amount of groceries that you are going to donate to the center, it will go a long way. On a monthly basis, as an organization, we spend over 40,000 to buy groceries for this center. Remember, this is a 24-hour service. So we spend that money because we want to ensure that children get nutritious food. We are not just giving them food, we are giving them meals that in our homes we also need to give them. So this donation will go a long way. It's going to be a saving to both Othandweni as well as Joburg Child Welfare. And to that, I really salute you for what you have done to the children specifically, because I know that it will really help the organization to continue giving nutritious food to the children. And to that I say thank you very much, and I hope this relationship will not end today. It will continue. We want to see you regularly coming to the organization, even if you are not coming to donate, but just to maintain this relationship. The support for just people coming in to say, how are you doing? It means a lot to us. And thank you very much.
We're dealing with 90 children from the age of 0 to 18 years. So basically we have 2 departments. We have the cottages this side. So these houses, we call them the cottages. So each cottage accommodates 12 children.
Yeah.
So we have cottage 1 here. So it's babies from the age of 5 to 10 years. So it's both genders, boys and girls, because of their age. Then after the age of 10, we start to separate them. We have girls one side. So we have girls from the age of 11 to 14, 12 of them. And then boys from 11 to 14 as well, 12 of them. And then we have another cottage for bigger boys from the age of 15 to 18. There's 12 of them as well as girls. So the cottages look the same. So what I'm going to do, I will show you just one inside how it is situated. So basically it's like a home. We have
Orphans.
We cater for orphans, abandoned, abused and neglected children. So it's different categories. So this is cottage 1, which we call it House of Hope. So in each cottage we have one general assistant, Umam Sonto. She is the general that works here. So she's the one that made sure that the place looked like this today, as you can see, as clean as it is. So yeah, this is the sitting room. When the children watch TV, they sit here and then they watch TV. And then this is our kitchen. So the challenge that we have in the cottages is the cupboard, as you can see here. So what we need here is the doors. So we made these cupboards because these ones, the wood ones, they don't last.
Yeah.
So we came up with this idea, but then now the problem is the doors. As you see that we don't have
But
doors.
the piping is fine.
Yeah, the piping is working well. It's only the doors that we need for now. Yes.
Try this, but you know children are children and there are many in one
Cottage, and then there's one childcare worker supervising the children.
Yeah.
So it's not easy, like all the time we'll be there and there looking after these children. So yeah, this side, we can come this side. We have a playroom. So this is their playroom, because you know children, they like to be busy. So if the weather maybe is not in a good condition, it's raining or it's cold, then they can just come in here and do whatever that they want to do with their toys. You know children, we get donations after a day, it's a mess after a day. So that's why like all the time we ask the donors, if guys you can donate toys for us. Yeah, yes, they do help a lot. So upstairs is their bedrooms where they sleep. So these are the bedrooms. Since we cater for boys and girls, we have boys' bedroom, we have girls' bedroom. So this is the boys' bedroom. So this is how it is, this is how it looks like. So most of the time what we need when it comes to the bedrooms, it's bedding, linen, so that at least you can be able to change. Curtains as well.
Okay.
Yes. So this side we have boys that sleep, so it's 2, 4, 5. And then this bedroom, we have 4 beds. So what we did, we have 1 extra bed in this cottage because it caters for 12, but at times we end up having children that come for overnight.
Oh.
Yes.
So when they come for overnight, what's the situation?
They come via our head office, our children, we have social workers that work there.
Okay.
So they're the ones that do the intake. Maybe if you need deeper explanation on that, Ma'am Emily can explain how it works, the procedure
So maybe if a child
of the intake.
intermediate, and then you just place
we
them.
remove from the environment and then we bring the child here, so that the child is not exposed to further abuse.
Yeah.
So in that instant, sometimes you'll find that maybe when she was talking about overnight, you'll find that it's just children roaming around.
Yeah.
So the social worker will bring them here, but in the meantime, try to trace. Sometimes we find the parents, so we take them back after, evaluating and assessing the family environment. So the child.
So the intakes happens at our head office, Joburg Child Welfare, not here. Yeah, the
So all
social
the children that are here are placed here with the Children's Act. Yeah, so they've got court orders.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
So this side, we also have a girl's bedroom. Then we have their bathrooms, their shower rooms.
Okay.
So basically this is how the cottages look like. So from time to time we need donations of kettles, irons, plates, cups, children.
Yeah, definitely. Those things they are wear and tear.
So it's some of the challenges that we get, when you are working with teenagers.
Yeah.
So
Or
we have
run away.
not running away, like just to go out and then they come back later, because they must get a pass out from their childcare workers when they leave at the security at the gate.
There's a procedure that we follow for children to go out.
Yeah.
We are saying this is not a jail.
Yeah.
So they need to go out in the community, but we need to follow proper procedures. Like we are saying, they are here under the law.
Yes.
So they cannot just go out as they wish.
Because if anything happens to them,
It becomes our
it's
responsibility.
our
So
problem.
my mother works in a similar type of arrangement, so the estate case.
Okay.
So for about 15 years, she's been a childcare worker as well.
Wow, so many years. It's not easy being a childcare worker. I can't
That
imagine.
thing of rules and going out, I understand it. Definitely.
So you can take us through
To the nursery,
This
yes.
is the acting chairperson of the EFF Gauteng.
Okay, nice to meet you. Welcome.
This is the treasurer of Johannesburg.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, you look nice, guys. You are wearing my favorite color, red. Oh, gosh. So, since you came late, I showed them the cottages, how they are inside. But if maybe you want to go and look as well, maybe for a tour.
I think once we're done.
It's done. We can take them afterwards. Okay, it's not a problem. So for now, we can go to our nursery, the section that everybody loves. When people come here, no, we want to see the babies. They don't care about the cottages, the bigger children. They're like, no, we want to see the babies. Where are the babies? So this is the nursery section. So this side, we cater for babies from the age of 0 to 4 years. Yes. So it's also different cases of neglect, abuse. So this is how our nursery look like. This is the laundry room, where they do their washings, and then their clothes stay in the wardrobes.
This is nice.
This is the toddler's room, 4 years, 3 years. We sleep this side. No, it's fine, Dulama. Don't stress. So this is where the magic happens. The babies. So,
Wake them up.
so this side is babies from the age of 0 to 4.
Okay.
So we have 30 babies.
No.
And then we have nurses, professional auxiliary nurses and ancillary nurses looking after the children. So during the day we have 4 staff members, and then at night is 3 of them. So yeah, we are working with Parakwana, and then there's a clinic next door, and then there's Mufolo. So we take them for the appointments as well. As you can see over there, each and every week the supervisor will just draft a schedule on which day which child is going where. Yes, yes, and then we also have the grannies. Maybe you saw a lot of mamas when you were coming in. So it's a granny program. So this granny program is a program that is sponsored by Spence Champion. So we have a sponsor, like overseas sponsor, that sponsors this program. Since our children don't attend any crèche, the grannies come here from Monday to Friday, from 9 up until 1. What they do, they have that one-on-one session with the children, whereby they stimulate them according to their ages, and then they also check their developments of the children, how the child does, so that they also prepare them for school as well. You know, at the age of 5 years, the child must start grade 1.
Yeah.
So imagine if the child doesn't know nothing, like the child gets in, children from home.
So do you get support from the provincial government? Because that's where I work. It's my parliament of Gauteng. Social development.
Social development, yes, we do get.
We just signed the SLA with the Department of Social Development, so they do support us on a yearly basis.
Go for head check. Training program.
Any challenges? It's just that the subsidy will never be enough, so that's why we go outside to try to do fundraising, to ask people to support us.
But according to the center, do they have the scale where they put the subsidy to say this one qualified 10, 15, 20? So do they put you in the right category?
We think so. And I think we understand that it's a subsidy. So they are saying this is how much we can give you, but maybe 75%, and then you have to go out and get the 25%. They do support us.
So I have Ukok Tandi there. She's the coordinator of the Granny program, Granny and Mentorship. So she will just explain a little bit of their work.
Morning guys, my name is Tandi Twala. I'm a coordinator of Granny program that started in 2011 here at Othandweni. It was started by the donor from abroad in America, Spence Champion. The aim and purpose of the program was that to assist the orphanage children in the institution due that the staff was little shortage. As we have been told, our kids here at Nazare, they are 30. They have been looked by 4 staff. So it was not enough for them to have one-on-one time with these children. So those donors proposed that can we have a granny program here so that each granny can have 2 children so that they can have time with these children, bond and attach with them, do stimulation, have activities with them. So these granny programs work with children from 0 until the age of 18. They are categorized according to their age. And each gogo is matched with the child that is able to assist with any difficulties that child is facing. To mentorship started in 2017. We have seen that our children are supposed to leave the center at a certain age. So some others can't. It's their first time to be out of the world. So we are trying to have those mentors just to mentorship them, to tell them that this is not the end. Life goes on even outside. So that program is assisting us a lot. We've got matric students. I think last year we've got 3 of them. They've done well at school through this mentorship program. So the impact of this program really, it has assisted Othandweni and Johannesburg Child Welfare in such a way, even our donor is coming sometimes next week. They are trying to expand it furthermore to other institutions for the whole world of South Africa so that these children can benefit in the granny program. As you know, in Ubuntu, Gogo is the big role person in life. The mother, the uncle, the aunt can be there, but a Gogo is a protector of everything. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. So much was a matric, 18 years old. Now the child must leave the center.
It all differs. Some of them, the social workers try to look for their families. Others, they get foster parents. Others, they get independent. The JCW assists them for a certain time when they're outside of the world looking for jobs. Whilst they're at schools, maybe they've got some other donors or whatever that can assist them financially. But at a certain time, they break back the organization, then you start to live alone. But anyway, fortunately, most of them, they used to come back at home. Whilst they are working, whilst they're at school, they come back to motivate even the other set I hear. Here I am, we've got one of them who's an advocate, David. He used to come and tell them, here I am today, I've graduated, I'm an advocate, so I'm not here just to assist you to go into crime and you think I'll come and defend you. I need you as my brother, come to me and ask for a trouser for school or come and tell me what is your challenges. Then I'm there to assist you. Yes, and then 2, as we've got this donor, as they're coming again to enlarge and broaden it in the other way. We've got the LIC that assists them even in the GC. So this donor wants to extend it, that even if they've got places, maybe JCW got a house, that the donors can pay that house so that it can assist them to be in the family until maybe you get married or you feel that I'm able exactly to be alone. So they're here coming, as they're coming, they're trying to come and talk with the management of JCW. How can they extend it even if when they are outside, not to do cut and paste. Yes.
Like university, there's application process to get help.
Yes. The Johannesburg Child Welfare Head Office is trying to assist them, the social workers assist, and whoever that comes from outside, hands are open to come and assist. Yes, because some other learnerships you don't know. Sometimes you don't have data to Google for them. So anybody who's willingly to assist. Yes.
Okay, but for now what we do, when the child exits the center, we give support for 3 months next to that child. We look for a room, and then the furniture, and then we buy groceries for 3 months, as well as we pay the rent for 3 months. And then after that, we would believe the child should be able to stand on his or her own. But that's the support that we are giving them. So according to the Children's Act, as long as the child is still at school, the child will remain here, even at the age of 21, 22. But at the age of 21, then unfortunately we have to discharge the child. But then that's the support that we will give to that child.
Okay, now I know why I'm asking this question, because us as members of provincial legislature and parliament, we are the lawmakers. So we need to debate these issues to say kids who are assisted to this level, after they finish matric, after they become 21 years, but he doesn't have anywhere to go.
Exactly.
And then the child must go. So the state must have those institutions which can cater for those kids, because even yourself, so now the attachment with the child. And then you support the child for 3 months, and then you find the child now.
And that's exactly what they're doing.
And then it's affecting emotionally again. To say, if we get a recall, or if we're having those institutions to assist them after 21 years.
Exactly.
Crime.
You know, something like a halfway house, you know, that will cater for children maybe for 2 to 3 years. Because 3 months, it's a very little period, And unfortunately, because of our financial constraints as an organization, we cannot go beyond that. But really, it will be, you know, appreciated if we could get something that would cater for these children for a longer period.
Yeah, we are grateful for this. Pelayo, what you did for us, guys, it's very much. It's for much. Yeah, it's for much. Ever since I don't want to lie.
Making melodies in my heart, making melodies in my heart, making melodies in my heart to the King of Kings. Thumbs up, head us up, making melodies in my heart, making melodies in my heart, making melodies in my heart to the King of Kings. Thumbs up. Head aside, shoulders up, making melodies in my heart, making melodies in my heart, making melodies in my heart to the King of Kings. Thumbs up, head aside, shoulders up.
Greetings everyone, my name is Corinne Nyapise, a fighter, BCT member from Ward 33 in Soweto, called the Maibuye Ward. I am currently at the Othandweni Children's Home. My history with this orphanage started over 15 years ago when my parents were donors, donating clothes and food. Over the years, I took over. In 2019, I joined EFF, and upon realizing how our people struggle, I thought, let me continue with this work, but in a bigger scale. So I started donating, continuing rather, with a donation of clothing and food, but via the EFF. We are here today because last week, this Monday rather, I was afforded an opportunity of a lifetime to meet with our Chief in Command, President Julius Malema, to have a one-on-one, just for him to get to know us better, know of any problems that we're experiencing within the movement. I explained to him that one of the things that I am involved in is charity work, and he was very happy hearing that, and he was interested, and he made a pledge to donate 10,000 rands to a charity of my choice, and that charity happens to be Othandweni Children's Home, and we are here today to do just that, making a difference to our community at large, because EFF is for the people, by the people, for the people, and I'm proud to be part of this movement. Thank you very much, my president, for affording me this opportunity. Viva EFF, viva!